Hi everybody, welcome back to Blade Bias. I am Telestro. Of course you saw Ethan's video, whatever day that was, maybe yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, something like that. But today I wanted to quickly talk, hello dogs, quickly talk about the Nautilus scales, which I am making, I am printing. They are going to be for sale very, very shortly. I'm sending them out to a few people for like the final thumbs up seal of approval. Then once I get that, they will be officially out for sale. They will be $20 a set. Oh, geez, $20 US a set, and that includes shipping. That's $20 shipped to your doorstep, unless you are outside of the US, in which you will have to add shipping because shipping outside of the US can get really expensive. And at that point, I would just rather, because there becomes a point where shipping to certain countries, I am paying more. I'm losing money if I have to pay shipping to other countries, if that makes sense. Just because shipping prices get so expensive for certain other countries. But yeah, $20 a set for US folks, and then unfortunately, if you're outside the country, you got to pay extra shipping. But yeah, I just wanted to post this to give you guys a little bit more of a look of it. I have a few colors, so obviously the teal ones that are on, and then where's the black one? Here it is. Right now, these are the only colors I have. I have the teal, I have the dark blue, and I have the purple and the black. I do have a gray somewhere. I think it's like in the shed out back. Not entirely sure about that yet, but those are my colors for now. I'll plan on buying more in the future. Probably the first couple sets, I'll use the money I get from that to buy a few more colors of filament. Probably a red, probably a green, and a white. That's probably what I'm thinking. But yeah. I want to make a quick video kind of talking about these. So specs wise, they bring the knife down to, I think, like 4.4 is what I weighted at. They're significantly lighter than the G10 scales. And they make a very significant balance change. 3.4. 3.4, yeah. They make a very significant balance change. Which, Ethan, how do you feel about the balance change?
I think it's pretty good.
He thinks
I like the balance change.
He thinks it's pretty good.
I don't even know if you can see it, but he thinks it's pretty good. I personally also think it is very, very good. Probably. I really like the balance of this over the OG knot scales, because I feel like the original knot scales are just a little bit too handle bias. Not handle bias to the point where like, hey, this is fun. Handle bias to the point where it's like, wow, this is kind of weird and I'm not having that much fun with it. So my knot scales kind of make it a bit more neutral. The knot will always be handle biased, even if there's no scales at all, it'll still be handle biased. But my knot scales are a little bit more neutral, and I feel like that helps to make the knot a little more fun. But of course, it's all personal preference. They are still plastic. They definitely still feel like plastic. So if that's something you don't like, then that's tough, I guess. Don't grab a pair, because they definitely will feel like plastic. They are very similar in design to the Tay Flipper and the, I almost said the Tsunami. That is something that I did not plan. That did kind of happen because I tried to design these to match the kind of cuts and angles in the blade. That was unplanned. I am well aware that they do look like Tsunami and Tay Flipper handles. I promise you I did not kind of rip off their design, and I'm sure they don't really mind. I'm sure Squid doesn't mind. Tay Flipper said he thinks they look cool, so I'm sure he's not mad about that. But yeah, just to address that, I know they look very similar. I did not really think of that. I thought of the Tsunami after I had already like put this design in, and hey, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. It matches the design of their other knife, so yeah, it's not terrible. But of course, if you don't like it, then I'm not going to force you to buy them. If you don't like the way my scales look, then I highly recommend going the route of some of these. These are Bruise and Blades' acrylic scales. These are just straight up, just straight pieces of acrylic, super smooth. These are what inspired me to make my own scales. They are absolutely amazing, and I love them very, very much. Grip is actually better than I expected it to be on the Bruisen scales, but I just wanted to make my own scales, and I ended up just liking the colors and the texture of mine better, so I started using these, but the bruising scales are absolutely insane. Huge shout outs to Mike Bruisen for developing and creating those. Love those things. So now you have a few options for knot scales. I know there's something by Glider in the works. Not sure if those are ever going to be for sale, but there's a few people who have those. I know both Brandon from Balisong Flipping, he has posted a video on them, and then also Brandon Baker, the cooler Brandon, also has a set of those, but not sure if those will ever be for sale. But you have the bruising scales, you have my scales. Tay Flipper said he was going to make scales, or Tay rather, I don't really know what to call him, but he's got some options. But yeah, knot scales will be officially for sale within the next few weeks in a few other colors, and colors will expand as time goes on. So yep, just filmed the Tay Flipper review today. That's super exciting. It came out very, very good for the B-roll we have so far. So yeah, there you go. Here's my custom Nautilus scales. Enjoy. See y'all soon. Bye-bye.